Tier list videos are popular again. YouTube awards are also popular. Shove them together and you get a JackSucksAtLife video that'll probably do not bad. I've created 3 tier lists that are specific to my channel, and today we'll be going through them, starting off with YouTube play buttons. There's a bunch of play buttons on here, some that you might not even know exist yet, and I think let's start with the ones that I own. We've got the brand new silver and gold letters. These things have only existed for a couple of months, not many people know about them yet. They are a purchasable extra once you unlock 100,000 and a million subscribers. You can get these cool metallic versions of the letters that you receive for free. This silver one's $49 to order, and this slightly bigger gold one is about $54, I think it was. Now, I like these a lot, but obviously they do not compare to, you know, a diamond play button, for example, so I think we're fine whacking them in C tier. So S tier is like the best thing that's ever existed. D tier is pretty dreadful. Next award is the silver one. Now, we got a bunch of these. Very special, these awards. I like them a lot. They've been a big part of my channel. They've helped me grow quite a lot with some pretty fun videos. So the silver play button, to me, is special. It's going all the way in A. And now let's look at the silver play button through a silver play button. There we go. Very nice. Gold play button is equally as special. This play button right here, the one with Skeppy's name on it. This play button right here is responsible for one of my most successful videos ever. Ironically, this helped me pass 1 million subscribers. So it's getting whacked up in A as well. There we are. Right, this one's totally fake. I bought it off eBay for like 70 quid, which is bloody expensive. Have you seen how crap it is? But without this turd award, we would have never had Turd Boy 420. So let's get him whacked up in S tier. Hashtag Turd Boy Gang, everybody. So this one right here, this was a custom award that YouTube sent out to a bunch of very large creators back in 2018. It was a really nicely put together gift. It was built out of comments that the YouTubers received on their videos. Now, they didn't send me one because I'm irrelevant, so I made my own, and it's just as good. You would not be able to tell. It's fantastic. It's a very sweet thing to receive, but it is nothing compared to the gold and silver, so let's just whack it in B. Now, everything else on this list I've not yet received. You will notice everything's here twice because I kind of struggled when making the tier list, but just ignore that. So we've got this, the OG gold play button. This is made out of real 24 karat gold, and it's almost twice the size of the gold play buttons that you get now. When I received this silver award in 2014, this is what the gold awards looked like, and I've just always absolutely loved those awards. And I'm not gonna lie, I was sad when the design changed before I hit 1 mil subs. So this one, to me, we whack it in S tier as well. Diamond play button, we've come close to a diamond play button, but we've never actually touched one. You get a diamond play button when you hit 10 million subscribers. I don't know if we'll ever get there. So I'm trying to work on some sneaky ways of getting our hands on a diamond play button illegitimately. But for now, let's whack it in S tier. It's beautiful. Next, we've got Pewdiepie's 50 million custom Brofist play button. This was the very first custom award ever, because Pewdiepie was the first YouTuber to hit 50 million subscribers. The award is ginormous. It's ugly looking, but in like the best way possible. I do have a crappy little replica, but obviously it's nothing compared to the real thing. This award, just because of everything it represents, it goes straight into S. Now, you might not know this because it's not as documented, but T-Series also received a 50 million subscriber award. And this is it. So you can see it's kind of inspired off the Ruby play button that Pewdiepie got. It's a very classy, more traditional looking award. It's nice, but it's the second custom play button to be made, so it gets whacked in A. Next, we've got this one, which you might not actually recognize. Behind me, you will see Seth Etherman, and this comment right here is the most liked YouTube comment in all of YouTube. And because he was the first user to get 1 million likes on a comment, YouTube sent him this custom award. Now, this is an unreal achievement, but the award is kind of crap. And I've watched Seth's video, and I feel like he kind of agrees as well.
They should have had a picture, though. I feel like they should have had, like, something else on here, like the YouTube logo, not just text. It's like a bunch of text.
Yeah, an award about getting the most liked comment on YouTube. They should have had a picture of a thumb, obviously. For such a big, unique achievement, I feel like they really rushed this award out. It's just some text. As he said, the YouTube logo's not on it. It looks like they've gone to a plaque-making website and they've just entered in some text. And what's also weird about his award is the box came inside out.
Okay, so am I wrong, or was this box assembled inside out? Like, it's plain white on the outside, and then it's like cool and red, and it says YouTube on the inside.
So for those reasons, heartbreakingly, I'm gonna have to whack the most liked comment award all the way down in the worst tier. That could have been such a cool award. Maybe we could do a video where we try and redesign it and come up with something nicer. Only award left now is the 100 million award. So Pewdiepie was the first person to receive this award, but it isn't custom. You might think because of the color of the chest that it was Pewdiepie themed, but T-Series actually got the exact same design, and there is a third red red diamond play button, currently in a museum in France, waiting to be claimed by the next channel to hit 100 million. When lockdown's over, I kind of want to drive to the Paris Museum and go look at the red diamond award. Would anyone be interested in that? Also, does anyone speak French? Because I tried emailing them and then I realized that Google Translate was only going to get me so far. But that's an amazing award, and obviously it gets whacked in S. So I'm happy with that tier list. Do you agree? Hang on. Why is the OG gold one there twice? Let me get that moved. There we go. Alright, that's enough about play buttons. Next tier list that we have got is the JackSucksAtLife's YouTube channels tier lists. Because the reason we got all these play buttons is because we got all these YouTube channels. So let's go through them all. There's probably a few here that you don't even recognize. I've classified these ones under play buttons. So right off the bat, seeing as this is JackSucksAtLife video, let's start with JackSucksAtLife. Currently nearing 1.3 million subscribers. We are a long way from a diamond play button, but I feel like we deserve a diamond play button. I'm not bothered about 10 million subs. That sounds like a lot of pressure, but I want the diamond play button, so I'm whacking myself in diamond play button. You'll notice Jack Sucks at Wigs and Jack Sucks at Pop-Up Pirates here. That's because we hit the stupid, ridiculous like goals that I set. 75,000 likes. How did you do that? So at some point, I have to make Jack Sucks at Pop-Up Pirate and Jack Sucks at Wigs, but not yet. And for that reason, I'm whacking them in turd play button. Next, we got Sam Smells Apricots, my first YouTube channel, first made in 2008, and then I uploaded a bunch of videos between 2011 and 2012. You know what? That channel did alright. It held its own. I'm pretty sure my most viewed video on Sam Smells Apricots has more views than my most viewed video on JackSucksAtLife. So for that reason, you gotta whack it in gold. Plus, I spent bloody weeks doing all the editing for those videos. It was all done frame by frame, and there's thousands of frames in a 4-minute video. This is the one a lot of you probably don't recognize. This is the OG, not really discovered Jack Massey Welsh channel. Let me show you it. Yeah, here it is. So I forgot this existed until a bunch of you discovered it a couple of years ago. We'll just go with this video for now. I don't know. I don't have any answers for you. Let's just whack it in turd play button and move on. Now, there's also the newly discovered, I only remembered this channel existed about a month ago. There's Sam Smells Apricot Singular, and this is the only thing on here. This is basically just a video I uploaded to a random channel so that I could use it in this part of my Temple Run video on Sam Smells Apricots plural. But yes, we're nearing 10,000 subscribers on Sam Smells Apricot Singular, so please do subscribe. YouTube.com/user/Sam Smells Apricot. This is also a very cringy description that I must have wrote 9 years ago. If you're reading this, then you probably typed Sam Smells of Apricot into some form of search engine. You are an idiot. It's not apricot, it's apricots. Plural, fool. So anyway, here's a link to our actual channel. Apricots. Cots! Christ almighty. I like the way I wrote that, assuming that Sam Says Apricots would be some ginormous viral phenomenon. Anyway, JackSucksAt Geography channel, it's doing alright. We passed 150,000 subscribers over there, which is absolutely lovely to see, but it's currently only unlocked the silver play button. I don't think we can whack it any higher just yet. And also, people kick off at me because I didn't recognize the Greek flag, and that annoys me, so I'm not moving it any higher. Now, JackSucksAt Stuff channel, that's my second channel, which we uploaded 6 videos on last week, so that's quite a bit of content, and it's managing to hold its own. Some days getting more views than JackSucksAtLife, but that's kind of because I'm not uploading anything on JackSucksAtLife at the minute. But I reckon for that reason, it deserves to go in gold play button. Make sure you subscribe to JackSucksAt Stuff. Help me actually get another gold play button, please. Jack Massey Welsh channel. Really pleased with the Jack Massey Welsh channel. I do videos about my car on there. But I think that's a solid channel. I think it's just nice because it's totally different to all of my other stuff because I'm not just sat in here. We're out and about exploring and testing things. So for that reason, it's got to go in gold play button as well. EJ Safk, that's another old channel of mine. Similar to Sam Smells Apricots. Just did like short sketches and action movie things with my friend Ellie. But that is currently only halfway to unlocking a silver play button, and we haven't uploaded anything for about 8 years, so for that reason, it gets the turd button. And finally, Turd Boy 420. Red diamond play button. Okay, let's move on. Last tier list we're doing today is my most viewed videos. By the way, if you've made it this far in the video and you've not yet clicked that subscribe button, please do subscribe. It does really help us out. And these days I only upload the creme de la creme to JackSucksAtLife. So if you enjoyed this, you should enjoy my other things. I'm just saying, remember the 24 karat gold play button that I mentioned earlier? Stay tuned to the channel because we're working on something. Anyway, the categories we've got here is why does this exist? Not a bad video. An absolute cult classic. This video went viral. This video made enough money to buy a Tesla. And obviously, we're starting with the bloody girlfriend mod. A stupid Minecraft mod showcase video I made in 2013. Oh no. Please, edit the kite. Oh, he's gonna show a clip.
Time to turn on the Jackster charm. So let's just casually sneak up on it. Excuse me, Mom. I've got a rose here. Yeah, you like that? Hey, girl. How you doing, girl? You looking fine.
Don't judge me. It was a long time ago. That is the most viewed video on this whole channel. And it's... that's getting whacked straight in why, okay? Keep that away from me. I want to delete it, but it would mess with me social blade. And then my next most viewed video on this channel is the Barry versus Larry video. I think that's an absolute classic video, but that did so well with over 5 million views. We gotta whack it in viral. We'd whack it in buy a Tesla, but it wasn't 10 minutes long, so we can't whack it in buy a Tesla. And then on a similar note, another not 10 minute, but 5 million viewed video is Temple Run in Real Life, uploaded back in 2012. That video did insanely well. There was a point in time, right, that if you went to the Apple App Store and you looked at screenshots from like the YouTube app, that was the video in the screenshot. I don't know why, but back in 2012, that was a big deal. Next, we've got my scratch card video. So this did really well. It's got like 2.5 million views. And this was actually my highest earning video for a long time. Not just because we won 10 quid in the video, but also I assume maybe it got a bunch of gambling adverts, which isn't great. But that video earned enough to pay for me Citroen, which isn't quite a Tesla, but I think we still need to whack it in the top category. And then another Minecraft video, which just did insanely well. I didn't even think it was anything special, but that was when I got demoted on my own server and then I got banned from it. That's definitely got to go in the classic category. A lot of people still join the server 2 years later and they ask about that video because that's the one that they've just watched. Definitely an absolute classic. This is actually a Jack Sucks at Stuff video. It was called Teaching TP Trappers a Lesson, and it's got well over 2 million views, and it is the most half-assed video that I've ever made. I think the whole thing was filmed in about 40 minutes, and I just whacked it on the channel not thinking anything of it, and now it's the most successful video on the entirety of Jack Sucks at Stuff. That's just mental. In terms of the content, it's not bad. In terms of how well it performed, it's got to be in viral, but let's keep it in not bad. So here we've got 2 editing videos. We've got the I Let a Random Guy Edit This video, which was Wilbur's first video, which is an absolute classic. That started an entire series with Wilbur, and it started an entire just editing series in general. And without that video, we would never have let 10 kids edit our video, which I think is my highest earning video ever. For that reason, it's got to buy a Tesla. It couldn't buy a Tesla, but maybe we could buy the self-driving upgrade. And then speaking of Tesla, the Jack Massey Welsh channel, where we upload all of our car videos, that's got a little cheeky fella. I didn't realize it had this many views. But what happens if you fall asleep while driving a Tesla is nearing 2 million. So for that reason, we're whacking it straight in viral. I tell you, there are a lot of angry middle-aged men in the comment section of that video. We've also got our viral hack trolling with Becky. I've got to say that's an absolute classic on the channel. That's the one where if our like IRL friends Google our videos to see what we're up to, that seems to be the one they always watch, I guess because they spot Becky's face in the thumbnail. But that's got 1.8 million views, and there is a classic parkour moment in there that we got to watch. Just pay attention here, Becky. If you miss this jump, then Pewdiepie gets a 1-day ban, which I'll be very annoyed about. So you need to at least get him to 20 days. Alright? So yeah, no pressure. Don't miss it. Good luck.
Oh my god, I'm so stressed.
Go on, you can do it, Becky. Don't miss, don't miss. I wouldn't do a run up. It's just a 1-block jump. Just, you don't even need to sprint. Just jump. No, you can't. No, that would be cheating. Jesus. Alright, next we've got our diss track video with Will's the King, which, I mean, I'm putting it straight into classic. That is an absolute classic. I did a little song in the end of that one. Hang on. Here he is. Look at Will's the King. See, you watch this. You! That's classic material all over. Unbelievable. Anyone want to see a little bit of my rap? You don't get much, just a few seconds. Will's the King? Then where's your bling? Crown myself the winner before I've even started this thing. Sorry, Will, but your diss sucked. The best thing that you could construct. And then finally, we've got my Skeppy Gold play button video, which I've already mentioned earlier in this video. That's an absolute classic as well. I was doing play button videos before that video, but none of them were doing exceptionally well. But then after that video went viral, we gained the most amount of subs that we'd ever gained in a month. It got us past 1 million subs, so we could actually get our own play button. That was just a very amazing period in time, and I'm very grateful to Skeppy for agreeing to help with that video. And I see amazingly, he's just passed 3 million subs. So Skeppy, please get another 7 million so that potentially we could do the same thing again on a diamond play button. Thank you very much. But yeah, on that note, let's end off this video. This was fun, enjoyed it a lot. If you want me to do more tier lists, then let me know in the comments. These tier lists are available for you to do as well. If you just search them up and you can make your own and whatever. Please do follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you don't mind. But most importantly, just subscribe to the channel because that really helps us out. Thank you, and I will see you later.